All right, that's good. We gotta have a little space after,
Hi, this is Nate from Geezer Skate, and I'm here with BMAC at Guapo Skateboards today.
How you doing, everybody?
Get off my lawn!
BMAC is a transplant to Dallas from back east. Where east?
I lived in New York City previously for 11 years before coming to Dallas, yeah.
And I believe you work in the arts, is that correct?
I do. I work for the Dallas Museum of Art. I do data analysis for the collections data.
Go support him at the Dallas Museum of Art. Killer collections out there. But today we're talking skateboarding and aging. So if you don't mind telling us, what's your age?
I'm 43 years old.
How long have you been skating?
Off and on since I was 14. So I took a little break in New York City because it was a little challenging to kind of make it happen at the time. But then when I moved back here, I just fell into the scene like it was old hat, and now I'm with these guys. And I honestly skate better today at 43 than I did probably at 23. And a lot of it has to do with the fact that now we have all these facilities. There's public parks everywhere. That was never the case when I was a kid. I mean, we were getting kicked out of one place or the other all the time. But yeah, this is great, and having this to like come and practice whenever I want is honestly, it's like the best thing that could have happened to me.
Let's talk about your skate style then and now. So when you were like 14 years old, what kind of stuff were you skating?
Just curbs. I mean, that's it. I mean, there wasn't anything else. I mean, we skate curbs, and then like as I got a little better and learned how to ollie, it took me about 2 years to really learn how to ollie. Yeah. And after that, then gaps, little sets of steps, whatever, try and do little caveman to handrails, on just like little 3 set of steps and stuff and whatnot. But board slides I really loved a lot. My mom bought me 2 railroad ties, the wood in between the metal parts, and brought them home one day and just thought I might like it for skating, and so I waxed it up. And I'm living in Florida at the time. The sun melted the wax in, and so I just learned backboards, and so backboard's kind of like a go-to trick for me. I'm still trying to master front board slides a little more, but yeah, backboard's super fun. I love it.
It's funny, actually, Josh and I, when we were learning board slides, we initially started backside, and then a friend of ours moved in from California and was watching us skate, and he was like, dude, why are you doing it backside? Backside's so much harder than front side.
Some people told me that too, and I just find that nuts. It's crazy town.
Well, and the funny thing is we started trying it front side, and then we couldn't do it backside anymore.
Oh, really? Skateboarding's a nasty beast that way.
The railroad tie thing too, actually, that's how we learned board slides too.
Oh,
was
really?
Like railroad ties.
Oh wow, no way.
Yeah.
Get out, that's crazy.
Yeah. So these days, what are you skating? Are you more bowl,
Just parks. Like I don't skate street anymore, mainly because I don't want to be kicked out by someone who's younger than me, because it just seems like it would be a really awkward situation. So yeah. But I mainly skate the park, or I skate any of the neighboring parks in the vicinity. I usually try and come out like maybe 2-3 times a week for an hour and a half to 3 hours if I can, and I just work on just like taking little ollies off hips, board slides. I'm still trying to get my 50-50s on point. They're not quite there. Little curbs, yeah, no big deal. Anything bigger, I'm always killing myself trying to do it. I love doing bonelesses. Bonelesses are so much fun. Yeah, just tooling around. I just recently started to try and learn nose slides, so I'm just, whatever I can do, I'll give it a whirl,
Nice.
Yeah, I'll always try.
And I believe you're a key holder here at Guapo, is that correct?
That's correct. I am a key holder here.
So what exactly does a key holder do, and what are the benefits of key holding?
We come and we help out for events like this. I'm working the gate today, so like if you've come to this one, today for our swap meet and stuff, you may have seen me at the front desk. I'll sweep up when needed. I pay my dues every month on time so we can keep ourselves open, and if little things happen and we need a little extra help, I'll do whatever I can when I can, because it's what I do. It's what I have fun with, and why not treat it just like it's part of the family in a way,
That's awesome, man. A lot of people don't know Dallas proper does not have any free public skate parks.
Right.
So between Four Down and Guapo, this is what we have to skate inside the city limits.
But the city is aware of that need, and we actually, a lot of us lobbied at City Council to get them to get funding for a skate park, and it passed. And I think we got somewhere in the neighborhood of like $3 to $4 million to go towards it or something like that.
Really?
So it's in the processing and design phase right now. So it's out there, and it's in the works. As far as I know, unless something happened that the government didn't tell me, but that happens all the time.
So let's talk a little bit about skate gear. You're just a couple years older than us, so you probably skated a lot of popsicles as a kid,
Sure.
Maybe at the tail end of the shaped boards.
Sure.
Nowadays, what are you skating?
Popsicle, all the time, 8-inch.
8 inch?
8 to 8 1/4, around there.
Yeah.
I'll do an 8.5 in the bowl. I do skate the bowl a little bit, not much. I knocked out my teeth recently.
Oh,
so,
no way.
Yeah. So
Are these not real here?
No, these are fake. The first 3 here are fake. Yeah, that just got finished up recently, actually.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah.
So it looks good. Your dentist did a good job.
Yeah. I got good dental people. You need a recommendation, come to me. Yeah. Yeah. Popsicles mainly. Even my bowl deck is a popsicle. It's just wider. It's 8.5.
Okay.
Yeah. So.
Cool. And are you skating a local independent brand, or are you with a national brand?
I vacillate. It just depends on my mood, you know. I mean, I'm an adult, so I can do what I want, right? But right now I'm actually riding a Guapo deck. We sell decks here at Guapo as well. Nice. So we have Guapo branded ones. I have one of the older ones. It's got like a hot dog design on it, which I thought was really cool. And I'll just hold them for a while and look at them at home until I actually use it. And so now I'm on the hot dog Guapo deck, which you can't get anymore. But we do have other ones with the really rad kind of like bird drawing on it, and we've got all sorts of other ones coming up, I'm sure, in the works for sure.
What kind of wheels are you riding?
Right now I'm riding Bones wheels, mid 50s, yeah, like 53, 54. I really like Bronson bearings too. Like I got turned on to those when they came out, and I tried them, and they're really fast and they're really smooth, they're easy to clean, and I like Crux trucks because they're light.
Dude, yes. Josh and I are both rocking Crux Hollows, and they are so nice, man.
Yeah, I like Crux trucks a lot. Yeah, so. Mm-hmm.
Let's talk a little bit about the aging process. So, you're in your early 40s now. Do you find you're having to do a little more stretching than you used to, or do you stretch at all before?
I didn't for the longest time. I'm usually loose when I come out to begin with. I don't carry a lot of stress in life, really. So I can come in and not stretch at all, and sometimes have a great line right out the gate, But I tend to usually do one of these, where you're kind of like loosening up that way to start. But then when I get home all the time, I'll stretch. Like in the shower, I'll take a longer shower and just kind of do some basic stretches in the shower because it feels good with the hot water, and it kind of keeps me a little loose. But I still hurt. I mean, I'm hurting right now from like Sunday past. So you just keep going. That's what you do.
Yeah. So coming to Dallas, how'd you get into the skate scene here? What, just Googling stuff, or did you just?
Nah, I lived in an apartment complex on Main Street, and some guy came in with a board that visibly looked like he skateboarded. So I just asked him where he skates, because I had been here a year and hadn't really encountered anybody, and he was super friendly. His name was also the same as mine, so we bonded really quick over that. And then we just kind of, he's like, oh yeah, and by the way, my roommate is a key holder at Guapo. And I was like, what's Guapo? And so that's how I got introduced to that. So I got introduced to it very early on. So I just was like, okay, let's go skate whenever. And I got a setup. My wife highly encouraged me to do it. And then I would just come to Guapo and like sweep and clean up and do whatever I could just to help out. Because, I just want to be part of the team and help out and, make skateboarding cool and acceptable everywhere.
We love that, you were welcomed in, and you were able
open arms. Absolutely, yeah.
Let's just give a quick plug. Guapo on Tuesday nights. What happens?
It's for old guys like me and you. So when you kind of know some of the crew that's here routinely, and you get to know, and you're friendly and you're honest and you're kind and you're over 35-ish or so, somewhere around there, we come on Tuesdays, we hang out, we try and bust a move, And so that's kind of how it all goes down, Sort of that sort of thing.
I've been here on a Tuesday night before, and it is a lot of fun. A lot of guys just hanging around. They got a couch right by the bowl. You can just sit and chill, and then drop in whenever you want, and then go back in, relax, have a beer.
For sure.
BMAC, appreciate your time here today, man, and
my pleasure.
Hope to see you again here soon.
Oh, you will. I'm always around. All right, take it easy,
cool.
people.
All right, guys, if you like this video, feel free to hit that subscribe button, hit this like button, leave a comment or two, and hit that notification bell for latest notifications.